Hey guys, I'm NBA shooting coach Dave Love. In this video, I want to show you some of the common flaws that a lot of shooters face and how to fix them. And if you want more information from a real NBA shooting coach that works with real NBA players, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below. So there are a lot of habits that you could have as a shooter, and even if you have some of these habits, you can still make shots. Our goal is just to be more consistent and get more things working for us in our shooting mechanics as opposed to working against us as we shoot the basketball. The first habit that we're going to talk about is one that usually causes either flat arc or distance control issues. And the issue is players that bring the ball back behind their head or over top of their head when they shoot the ball. The set point gets back over top of their head. Why that's a problem is your elbow is already in a lifted position, and now as you actually start the shooting motion, you can't create any lift with your elbow. Instead, what we want to try and do is keep that set point over top of our nose in front of our forehead. Now our elbow can remain low or start low, but lift to generate power and arc. Okay? So if you struggle with that issue, one of the things that might be causing it is the ball too far from your body, the ball having to move backwards to your set point, and then every once in a while it just goes back a little bit too far, or you start searching for more power and taking it back farther. Try and instead keep the ball close to your body and lifting up. Then it will make it harder for the ball to go backwards and get you in an uncomfortable, difficult position. The second issue that players face, and just about every young player goes through this, is shooting the ball with two hands. Even if it's just slightly two-handed, we get one hand pushing off in one direction and the other hand pushing in the other direction, and those two negative pieces of energy trying to cancel each other out to make positive, and it's just harder to do. What we want is to be able to get the middle of the hand, the shooting hand, underneath the middle of the basketball and have one hand pushing along the target line, creating positive energy. Now, if you see that you are pushing with your guide hand, don't try to fix your guide hand. Your guide hand isn't the problem. Your guide hand is the thing that's trying to compensate for the problem. What you need to fix is getting the shooting hand in the right position. So make sure your shooting hand is underneath the middle of the basketball, then start to work on getting your guide hand off the ball. Another common problem that young players face is they end up with a low set point, and this is caused by, at a young age, you want to shoot from a long distance and you sacrifice arc to get the distance. Okay? We, as we grow, want to increase the amount of arc that we get on the basketball so that we can actually get the ball dropping down on a bigger target. We need to improve where this set point is, and if your hand is on the back of the basketball because your set point is so low, you're going to have to shoot the ball forward. We have to learn to go from this position, continue moving up so that our hand can get underneath the basketball. Now we can lift the ball up and drop it down on that bigger target. You'll see a lot of players who rotate their feet as they shoot, and that's creating negative energy away from the target. We have to be careful about doing that. There's a couple of reasons why it happens. Number one, and most commonly, is that you're just not as strong as you're going to be later on. So like a discus thrower turns to generate power, we turn our body to generate more power, but it's negative power. It is getting the ball to go farther, but it's increasing how much we might miss side to side. Okay? It's not a lot that we can do about this quickly. You're going to have to get stronger over time, but we know that's going to happen. Try and engage your legs a little bit more and try and make sure that the ball is moving fluidly through your set point. Those will definitely help. Another thing to watch out for is not going pigeon-toed with that right foot as a right-handed shooter. If you do that, then you've got one leg creating energy forward, the other leg creating energy to the side, and that's kind of what causes that twisting motion. Make sure that you keep your feet parallel and creating energy at the target. The last habit that young players struggle with is a lot of you bringing the ball up the non-dominant side of your body, up the guide hand side of your body. Why that's a problem is it's almost impossible to get the middle of your hand underneath the middle of the ball, which is what's going to cause it to go straight, when the ball's over on that side. We want to try and keep the ball as close to the middle of your body as you can, because we want it on line with your eyes and the target as much as possible, but we need the shooting hand to be able to get underneath the middle of the basketball. So if you find that you're bringing the ball up this side of your body, concentrate on starting the ball on the front of your dominant side hip. Almost tap the ball to the hip of your shooting hand side, and then concentrate on lifting straight up from there. Now you will be able to get the middle of your shooting hand underneath the middle of the ball. So now you know the things that you need to work on. You're going to need to process to work on them. We have to isolate these habits, and then we have to slowly layer drills to make the situation that we're doing them in more like a game. And that's exactly what I do in my shot development systems. Check the link in the description to get one of those so that you can actually start to improve these habits and apply them into game settings. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below. Let me know what's something else that you want to learn about. Comment in the comments. Tell me what I can do to help you get better.